In the early hours of Saturday, November 22, 2025, the still darkness over central Java was broken by the unmistakable glow of Mount Merapi, entering a new eruptive phase. At 2:44 in the morning, residents in Sleman and across the Yogyakarta region witnessed one of Indonesia's most active volcanoes, releasing a towering plume of ash and smoke into the night sky. For people living near Merapi, eruptions are a familiar part of life. Yet each new event brings renewed concern and a reminder of the immense power beneath Indonesia's volcanic belt. This latest eruption began with a brief tremor, followed by the rising column of ash that quickly became visible from surrounding villages. Drone footage and early morning observers captured the moment the plume expanded over the mountain slopes, illuminated by the faint glow of lava deep within the crater. While there were no immediate reports of injuries or major damage, authorities quickly moved to assess conditions, deploying monitoring teams to track ashfall patterns and potential secondary hazards such as pyroclastic flows. Mount Merapi, located on the boundary between central Java and Yogyakarta, is one of the most closely watched volcanoes on Earth. Known for its frequent eruptions and sudden shifts in intensity, Merapi sits above a complex network of tectonic plates that make Indonesia part of the Pacific Ring of Fire. This region experiences thousands of volcanic and seismic events every year, and Merapi is consistently among the most active peaks. Its eruptions can range from small ash emissions to violent explosive outbursts capable of reshaping the surrounding landscape. During the early hours of this eruption, residents living within several kilometers of the mountain reported light ash falling on rooftops, vehicles, and agricultural fields. Visibility in certain areas temporarily decreased as the ash cloud spread across nearby districts. Schools and local authorities prepared contingency plans, though no evacuations were immediately ordered. Indonesia's Volcanology and Geological Disaster Mitigation Center, known as PVMBG, issued updated advisories urging people to avoid areas within the designated danger zone and to monitor official announcements for any changes in volcanic activity. For many in Yogyakarta and central Java, the sight of Mount Merapi erupting is both awe-inspiring and humbling. The volcano has shaped the history, culture, and economy of the region for centuries. Its fertile slopes support farming communities, while its unpredictable eruptions have taken lives and destroyed villages, most notably in the deadly eruption of 2010. Since then, monitoring systems have improved dramatically, giving scientists better tools to predict changes, though volcanoes as powerful as Merapi remain notoriously difficult to forecast with precision. As dawn approached, the upper layers of the ash cloud began dispersing in the wind, creating a hazy glow as sunlight filtered through the particles suspended in the atmosphere. Residents captured images from their homes, documenting the event as it unfolded. Scientists stationed near Merapi collected real-time seismic and gas emission data to determine whether this eruption was an isolated burst or the start of a longer volcanic episode. Early evaluations suggested increased internal pressure within the mountain, but authorities emphasized that more data was needed before making any long-term predictions. Mount Merapi's eruptions play an important role in understanding Indonesia's wider geological challenges. As the country straddles multiple tectonic boundaries, eruptions like this serve as reminders of the constant need for preparedness. Local disaster response teams regularly run evacuation drills, maintain alert systems, and coordinate with villagers who live near the slopes. In this instance, the eruption appeared primarily ash-based, without large pyroclastic flows, but the situation can evolve rapidly. By mid-morning, ash from the eruption had drifted to several nearby districts, prompting health advisories. Residents were encouraged to wear masks outdoors to reduce exposure to airborne particles. Ash from Merapi often contains fine volcanic material capable of irritating eyes, lungs, and skin. Local clinics prepared for potential increases in respiratory complaints, especially among children, the elderly, and those with existing respiratory conditions. For the scientific community, each eruption offers valuable insights. Instruments positioned around Merapi recorded fluctuations in tremor intensity, crater temperature, and gas composition. These measurements contribute to long-term studies designed to forecast future activity with greater accuracy. While predicting volcanic eruptions remains incredibly complex, advancements in monitoring technology have significantly improved the ability to assess risks and issue timely warnings. Despite the eruption, life in the surrounding areas continued cautiously. Farmers checked their fields for ash damage, local businesses opened with limited disruptions, and travelers were advised to stay alert for updates affecting transportation routes. Although ash clouds can sometimes interfere with aviation, no immediate flight disruptions were reported in the region. Authorities stated that conditions would continue to be reviewed throughout the day. Mount Merapi's eruption serves as a powerful reminder of nature's ongoing influence over daily life in Indonesia. The combination of beauty and danger draws global attention, but for local communities, the volcano is part of their identity. Its eruptions, while hazardous, are woven into stories, traditions, and the resilience of people who have adapted to living in one of the world's most volcanically active zones. As monitoring continues, officials urge the public to follow official updates, avoid spreading unverified information, and remain aware of potential secondary hazards such as mudflows during heavy rain. With Indonesia entering a season marked by periodic storms, the mixture of rainfall and volcanic ash can create dangerous lahars that travel rapidly down river channels. For now, the situation remains under close observation. The eruption at 2:44 a.m. will be recorded as another chapter in Mount Merapi's long and powerful history, a reminder of the dynamic forces shaping the landscape of Central Java. While scientists work to better understand the mountain's behavior, residents continue to balance caution with the deep cultural ties they hold to the land around Merapi. The full impact of this eruption will be assessed in the coming days, but its dramatic display has once again placed Mount Merapi at the center of Indonesia's geological attention.